So do you already see yourself in particular field of law or are you open to exploring?
As of now, I'm planning to exam के बारे में मैंने सोचा ही नहीं. While analyzing my mocks, what was most important for me was understanding what went wrong, and even in places where I was right, why was I right?
One habit, Gitali, that genuinely helped you and you think others should build.
Maybe it was my ability to stay calm and to remind myself that things can turn for the better for those who are actually prepared for it, and things can turn for the worse those who are not really prepared for it. I love maths, so I wasn't really worried about it. And
Which NLU are you most excited about right now?
2600
है
U 2600
यू कैपिटल
हाँ
2600
19637
19637 डाउनलोड स्कूल
अरे लिखा है हाँ देख लो यार क्या आई है
क्या हो गया 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 रो मत रो मत बेटा मत
जय माता दी जय माता दी जय माता दी पापा बोल रहा पापा बोल जय माता दी जय माता दी जय माता दी
Hello Gitali, congratulations for your AIR 1. Welcome to Skill to Scope.
hi, thank you for having me. It feels great being on your platform. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so congratulations, first of all, Gitali, to making us all feel proud, to making your parents feel proud, to making your teachers feel proud, and to making your city feel proud.
Thank you so much. It's an honor for me to make the name of my city shine out, not just in my state, but in the entire nation. So it's great feeling.
Yeah, it's a great achievement. So let's start with the interview. So we all just saw your reaction, but when things went quiet after that, what were you feeling, Gitali? Like, did it feel real right away?
I'd say it took a lot of time to sink in because after I saw my result, I was like calling my teachers, my parents were standing beside me. So I was calling all my mentors, who I had to inform right away. And just after that, people started arriving at my home, like the teachers who had taught me, my close relatives. So it took a lot of time for me to sink in. I'd say I was really feeling that unreal feeling even in the next morning.
Uh, that's great. That's great. So after result, everyone asks you about your rank, but who do you think of first, Gitali? Like, who did you went to tell immediately about your achievement?
I'd say the immediate ones would be my parents and my brother. Like they were standing beside me. I'd asked them to stand beside me, of course. So them and my mentors.
Okay, we saw your video. It was really overwhelming. It was very good. So, Gitali, take me a little back to your background. Before CLAT, how were you as a student?
As a student, I enrolled in NOSK back in grade one, and I have been a really sincere student since then. Not really notorious, but the teacher's favorite most of the times.
Hello, that's great. Your sincerity is reflecting in your results for sure. Ha. So, when did law actually enter your life? Was it always there or did it happen slowly?
I'd say some part of being wanting to be a lawyer was there, even in lower grades. But in ninth and 10th, it became a solid plan that yes, it will be law because I decided that there's no other field where I can imagine myself. So yeah, I'd say it was ninth and 10th mainly where it I decided that it would be law.
All right, okay. So, and be honest, were there any moments when you thought of doing something other than law? Like, or you were very sure since the very beginning?
I'd say just a few days before 11th started, I was having double thoughts. I was thinking maybe engineering line would interest me because I'm really good at maths. So I was like, maybe engineering or something. But at the end, I knew I don't really like physics. So I was like, I have no other options.
So you were good at every subject basically, mostly maths.
Yep.
So it was by choice. It was not like the only option left for you.
Yeah.
So, Gitali, you know this dialogue from Ye Jawani Hai Diwani where Bunny talks about how his dreams are actually his own about traveling and all. So when you got AIR one, Gitali, what did it feel like more? I did this for myself or I did this for my parents? And Lo, was it like something you genuinely wanted or something you slowly grew up with your parents' support?
I'd say I never really wanted AIR one, or I even in fact, if I say ki I never really imagined myself having a double digit rank, let alone a single digit one. I
Oh,
really didn't want, nor did I imagine a double digit rank. I was always convenient. I was always happy, even if I got a third, three digit rank. Because honestly, all throughout my journey, what I had been expecting was maybe I'd get under top 100 or maybe under top 500. I would have been equally happy with that as well. So yeah, I guess I just grew out to have AIR one. It wasn't really a dream anywhere.
okay. But it's a dream for many of us, like many of people who are appearing for the same exam. So, when did your preparation become serious? Like, what did your real days look like, Gitali? Not the perfect routine, like the actual ones.
Uh, I started my preparation back in 11th in NOSK competitive cell. So back in that 11th grade, it was mainly school. Whatever had been taught in school, I'd be done with that. I wouldn't like do any further study, at least not related to CLAT after school. So yeah, during 11th, it was a pretty light phase. In February 2025, I joined Legal Edge online classes. So since then, I
Mhm.
have been going to school where I study both the domain subjects and CLAT related subjects in the competitive set. And then in the evening, I would come back home, watch my online class recordings, and sometimes like I would do assignments and all that. That was pretty much my day.
Okay. So, were you very disciplined, or did you have phases where things felt quite messy?
I'd say there were phases which felt quite messy because I'm not really an organized person or someone who sticks to a plan quite a lot. So there would be many changes in the day. There would be days where I would think I'd like maybe attempt two or three mocks a day, but wouldn't even complete one. So there were days where I wasn't very disciplined, but at the end of the day, I realized that maybe consistency will get me somewhere, while being lazy and procrastinating will lead me nowhere.
Yes, indeed, that's a great thing to know. So, and did your strategy stay same throughout, or did you change it as you learned more about it? Like your strategy or patterns you attempt, like did it stay same or did it change after you get to know more things?
No, it actually changed because earlier, like being talking section wise, I used to start with legal. But by the time
Mm.
the paper arrived, by the time the D-Day arrived, it had changed to logical. Though
Mm.
the most part of the strategy remained same, there were significant changes which I guess helped me quite a lot.
Okay. So would you like to talk about those changes?
First would be definitely changing the attempting pattern. Like I just said, I would first start with legal in the earlier part of the year, but then I switched to starting off with logical reasoning. That was the first thing. Second thing was maybe the mindset change because sometimes I would like go for my own thoughts in logical reasoning, but that's really not recommended, I'd say. So yeah, there were some mindset shifts as well. There were some practice shifts as well. So yeah.
So you got to learn by your own experience.
Yep.
And if you think honestly, which part of CLAT troubled you most at some point? Like
I'd
things that troubled you.
I'd say it would be GK because it's so vast, you cannot pinpoint what exactly is important and what's not important. So GK.
Okay. And which section slowly started feeling, okay, I have got this? Like the section you felt easy after a time.
I'd say legal because once you start attempting questions and once you analyze what's going right and what's going wrong, you start getting the trick behind solving those questions. So I'd say legal felt easy with time.
Okay. So, and legal reasoning especially, did you ever catch yourself overthinking like in that section, and how did you stop it?
I'd catch myself overthinking quite a few times because what's important in legal reasoning is sometimes focusing on the principle and the fact and not really going very deep into the facts. But sometimes I'd start using my own common sense and get questions wrong. So yeah, that was the problem with legal reasoning a few times. But then I started thinking more like maybe I started thinking like the examiner, and I realized that it's important not to put forward your own opinions in almost every question.
It's like the more you prepare, the more clarity you get, right? Nice. Okay. So, for current affairs, how did you stop it from becoming overwhelming? Like they are really vast topic.
I'd say I talked to my mentors about what all sources I should use, and they helped me cut down to very few but reliable sources which I could use. So I'd say it was my mentors who helped me with that.
Okay. And maths, people fear it a lot. What was your relationship with that section?
I love maths, so I wasn't really worried about it. And in fact, if I say this, I shouldn't be saying this, but I didn't really practice quants much.
Oh, that's a great thing. Okay, you made it to it. Like it is now, you can say that now. So, Gitali, mocks can really shake confidence. Do you remember a phase, Gitali, where mocks just weren't going your way?
I'd say it was in September or October when the mocks were like very difficult, and it would be exceptionally hard for me to get through and to secure either a good rank or a good score. And like the batch I was enrolled in was the champions batch in Legal Edge. So there would be a monthly mock of that batch, and it was the most difficult mocks I'd ever seen. My score would literally fall to somewhere in the 70s, and that would get me
Okay.
really upset. So I guess there were mocks which really pulled me down, but what I realized was that the D-Day like it holds many twists and turns for each one of us. What happens that day is for that day to decide, so I shouldn't really focus on what's going on now and focus what my mindset will be that day.
Okay, that's great. What was the level of CLAT exam in comparison to the mocks you solved?
I'd say the exam was pretty easy, but there were several curveballs. Especially the curveball came in sections which were the least expected ones. So, like legal reasoning had quite a few questions which weren't in the passage, and logical reasoning became completely analytical reasoning. So, there were a few curveballs which made the exam tough as compared to previous years. But saying that the exam was very tough is maybe not right.
Okay, okay. So, and while analyzing mocks, what mattered more to you, like the accuracy, the time, or understanding of the mistakes that you made?
I think while analyzing my mocks, what was most important for me was understanding what went wrong. And even in places where I was right, why was I right?
Okay, that's a great insight. Like, it is a great thing that you mentioned. So, at your level, Gitali, a lot of students are equally hardworking. So, what was that one smart technique or habit in your prep or mock taking strategy that you feel actually separated you from others, especially in terms of maintaining high accuracy under exam pressure?
Maybe it was my ability to stay calm and to remind myself that things can turn for the better for those who are actually prepared for it, and things can turn for the worse those who are not really prepared for it. So I guess it was maybe my calm mindset which helped me on the D-Day more than anything else.
Okay, so it's your positivity and your mental stability, basically. Okay. So, walk me through your clad day, Gitali. From walking up to walking out of the center, what was that feeling? How were you feeling after giving your exam?
I was pretty relaxed, I'd say. I didn't really think much about the exam and other things. I was like, जैसा दिन जा रहा है वैसे जाने दो, और ज्यादा एग्जाम के बारे में मैंने सोचा ही नहीं. आई woke up, I used my phone, I listened to a few songs, called my friends. Basically, I didn't think about the exam. And when I walked up to the exam hall, I was like, okay, maybe I'm just giving another mock.
That's great. You are really an example for other students, for other participants, oh, the other people who are just stressing about exam a lot too much that they will sacrifice their mental health for it. Okay. So if someone is starting CLAT prep right now and is feeling lost, what would you tell them first?
I'd say trust in yourself. Nothing is impossible. Even the word impossible says, I am possible. So believe in yourself, be consistent, and do your work, because maybe there are paths for you to unfold. It's just that you need to take a step ahead.
Okay. And preparation can get lonely sometime. How did you take care of your mental health during the preparation?
I actually, my family supported me in that, because they were the ones telling me to go out with my friends, to talk to my friends, and they were my mentors, whether it be in school like Jyoti ma'am, or be it my mentors in legal edge like Utkar sir. They were the ones who were like supporting me. Ki, no, CLAT isn't the entire journey. CLAT is just a destination. You have a journey ahead of you. Enjoy that journey. So I guess it was them who helped me be mentally prepared and be mentally calm.
Okay. And what was that one motivation, Gitali, that kept you going, even in your worst phases, in any phase?
I'd say it would be the fear that maybe if I do not do well on the D Day, I would have to take another year out of my life and prepare for the same exam, which could be really tedious on my part and would be a waste of my year, because I have a limited time on this earth. So I have to take the time out and I would have to prepare again. So it was that fear of letting myself waste a year that actually made me do it.
Okay, that's really great. Okay, so one habit, Gitali, that genuinely helped you and you think others should build.
It would be reading newspaper daily, because it helps you in ways more than just one.
Okay, that's great. And one thing students should honestly stop doing if they want to become better.
I'd say they shouldn't skip the school programs or online or maybe any social connection chance they get, because that helps them build a personality, which is the most important thing when it comes to law. So maybe they should avoid skipping out on just any event they find, because many people isolate themselves in the most harmful way to prepare for a competitive exam. Maybe they should avoid that and instead focus on building their personality while they prepare for the exam.
It's actually great to see this optimistic mindset of a 18 or 19-year-old girl. You may be 17 or 19, right, Gitali?
I'm 17.
Okay, that's great. So it's a very light, very warm, like rapid fire round. So what would you prefer more mocks or sectionals?
Mocks.
Okay. What matter more, accuracy or attempts?
Both, but accuracy more.
Okay. Newspaper or monthly current affairs compilation?
Newspapers.
Okay. Early mornings or late nights, according to you? No, it's totally your routine. Like, what would you prefer for your own self? It's not like you are telling people to do that.
No, it's my routine. I'm a late night owl.
Okay. So, one word for CLAT prep.
Consistency.
Okay. Which NLU are you most excited about right now, Gitali?
Endless IU Bangalore.
Okay. Congratulations for your future journey.
Thank you.
Okay. So do you already see yourself in particular field of law, or are you open to exploring?
As of now, I'm planning to go with corporate law, but maybe I'll keep my mind open for other options which I may come across in the law school and I'm not aware of as of now.
Hmm. So it's great. Okay. Where you imagine yourself 5 years from now, what does a good life look like to you?
A life where I'm actually living my life and doing work which I actually enjoy with people I like the company of.
Okay. So, Gitali, this is the last question. We won't take much of your time. What would you say to aspirants who are going to prepare for CLAT? Any advice, any suggestion you want to say?
Maybe don't fear. What will happen. Just give your best, be consistent, and there's no substitute for hard work.
Okay, thank you so much, Gitali. It was a great experience I have had from someone who is a junior to me. Like, you are really very much uh, optimistic in your approach. You are really hardworking. May you get what you want from in future. And congratulations for your CLAT AIR one once again. And all the best for your future.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. It means a lot.
Okay, just say everyone to like, share, and subscribe. Maybe they learn from you.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Okay, thank you so much, Kitali. Thank you.
Thank you.